everyone out there. My name is Adele, and I am doing today a review for something I have never done before, which is reviewing the holsters for my recently purchased Kimber Micro 9 Raptor for conceal and carry. I recently purchased this gun as conceal and carry after I got approved for the conceal and carry, and decided to go for a holster. And today I am reviewing 4 different holsters for this gun. 2 of them are ankle holsters and 2 are inside the waistband holsters. With that being said, let's get started. By the way, there is a link in the description to each and every one of those holsters that you could go on and purchase. If you use these links, I do get a commission without any extra charge to you, so full disclosure there. All these holsters I paid for, and I have receipts to prove it, so they were not given to me for free to review or anything like that. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So I wanted, when I started shopping for a holster, I knew I wanted 2 different holsters. I wanted one to be around the waist, and I needed another one to be around the ankle. It's summertime right now, and I figured I'm gonna start wearing some light clothes, and really I didn't want anybody to know that I'm carrying a gun. Also, it is illegal in my state to make a conceal and carry visible. So I went on Amazon and I started to look around. I started off actually with Kimber's website and saw the Kimber designs, and they're pricey. So I was looking for alternatives that are cheap but just as good. When I went on Amazon, my very first 2 holsters that I bought were these 2 right here. One of them is an ankle holster, and another one is a leather inside the waistband holster. All right. And after using these 2 for a couple of weeks and figure out what I like and what I don't like, from there I started to look at other options, and that's how I ended up with these 2 other holsters. This one right here is a also around the ankle, and this one right here is Alien Gear's custom holster made specifically for the Kimber Micro 9. With that being said, let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with this one right here, the ankle one. Even though it wasn't my first purchase really, this one was the first purchase. I just wanted to review this one. I looked around, and honestly, I couldn't find any brand name holsters that go around the ankle other than the one that Kimber makes. And the one that Kimber makes is a combination of neoprene and leather, and it costs like $120. And as of the day of shooting this video, they were sold out on Kimber's website. This one is Chinese made. It's cheap, but it's well made. In other words, this right here never bothered me. The neoprene on the inside, it's breathable. As you could see, the Velcro is of good quality, and it does hold the gun. My gun never fell out of it. You could even see that it already kind of shaped it. As you could see right here, gun fits in no issues. You could even secure it in its place. My problem with this one, as you could see, the end of the barrel of the gun ends up outside of the holster. What ended up happening is I had the gun resting on my ankle bone, which after a while hurts like hell. All right. And if you look here from the use, this one kind of lifted up. The reason why this part lifted up is because of this right here. This one is sewed to the inside of the holster. So when you pull it up, it pulls that part up, as you could see. So I kind of did not like it, but I still needed an option for this. This one cost me, I think, about 11-12 bucks. Nothing, major. And like I said, it will get the job done, but there are issues that you need to keep in mind. If you have a smaller gun where the barrel doesn't sit outside of the holster, this might work out really well for you. The other thing is it would, I have a big calf, so it would slide down from where I position it, which wasn't really a big deal because it would rest on my ankle and it will not go anywhere. But like I said, it did bother me. All right, so that takes care of that first one. That second one is it's made out of leather, and they're selling it or marketing as the alternative to the same one made by Kimber, which they actually look pretty similar. It's made in South Africa, if you care. It looks like it's made out of decent, high quality leather. I am not a leather expert, so I couldn't tell you. But like I said, it looks well made because the stitching is very strong. It's connected together here. It has extra leather to hold the metal clip in place. The metal clip is pretty strong. And the best part is, it's molded to the gun. So when it rests, goes in, secures the trigger. This one goes inside over your pants, over the belt, and it holds it in its place. My only beef with this holster is the fact that it has one clip, so you really feel the weight of the gun around your waist. And let me tell you, this gun is heavy. It's heavy as it is, like that, without any bullets, and when you do load it up, it's even heavier. So like I said, this one, absolutely nothing wrong with it. It takes very minimal space on my belt, holds the gun, secures it the way I want. It's an easy draw from this position. No issues whatsoever. It doesn't, there's nothing to snag the gun in or anything like that. Pretty straightforward. But the only thing, like I said, it's because if it's a single clip, you could feel the gun, which for some people might work out really well because you always want to know that your gun is there. Some days you get so busy that you actually forget that you're carrying, which is what a lot of people are going for. Again, I have no issues with this. I will continue to use it in certain situations, but just remember that. All right? All right, so that takes care of the first two, the first ankle and around the waist. Now, let's talk about my two favorite ones. So after using this one right here, as I mentioned earlier, my beef with it was the fact that this right here, this part right here, did not cover the end of the gun barrel. And there was nothing really holding it so that it won't slide down my leg. So I went on Amazon again and found this one. Again, this is Chinese made, no major brand or anything like that. I honestly think there's probably like one or two manufacturers in China, and everybody just puts their order with their specification and then they market it under their own brand. So this one right here I also got from Amazon for $12. And this is what I like about it. Number one, it has a space for a small size gun. You know, this is not a gun specific. So it could be the Kimber 9 or any other small compact gun that you're using for conceal and carry. As you could see here with the design, they have this extra space on the back of the holster in order for them to prevent any, to prevent the end of the barrel from touching your ankle or touching your skin and bothering you. So I'm going to put them both next to each other so you could see the difference. See how this one is straight and this one is has that extra shape to it. Also on the back of it, you'll see that it has this soft hair. They said it's made out of some kind of sheep wool or something. I don't know. I don't care. It's comfortable, and that's what matters. Again, here is neoprene, breathable. As you could see, it looks like it's the same type of Velcro, and as I mentioned earlier, it is pretty good Velcro. Also, this one came with the strap, the upper strap, in order for it to hold the holster on your leg so that it doesn't slide down. And this one is adjustable, as you could see right here. You know, how high you want it, or how high you want this top part to be resting above your calf, like myself. because I have a big one, as I mentioned, so it will hold in its place, or you could put it on your calf, whichever. And even that part is still also adjustable, as you could see. This one also comes with an extra spot for the holster. Excuse me, an extra spot for an extra magazine, or a spot for an extra magazine, I should say. So this is here my Micro 9 magazine. That's the one that came with it with the extender. Fits in here, no issues. As you can see, also the gun goes in there, no issues whatsoever. I've had them on my leg like that, did not bother me, did not feel anything extra. All right, so pretty straightforward. And like I said, really, I think if you try both of these, this one and that one, you're definitely gonna go with this one. And like I said, again, they're the same price. As a matter of fact, if I had seen this one before I did see this, I would have bought that one, but it's what it is. So here you are, and that's why I'm doing this review, so you guys could avoid any extra purchase that you don't need. All right, put that on the side. Now let's talk about my favorite one, Alien Gear. I'm sure we all heard about Alien Gear. When I started looking at holsters, Alien Gear kept on coming up, and that's the reason why I'm telling you about this. I don't know if there's any other competitor out there that are doing something that is just as good. But with Alien Gear, you'll see that it is absolutely one of my favorite holsters for concealing carry. The reason why is I really like the innovation. I really like the fact that some thought was put into this product. The product is consisting of three major parts: the back, the holster, and the hooks, if you will. The back is made, according to them, of three different layers. You have the neoprene in the back that goes against your skin. No complaints whatsoever as far as sweating, as far as being uncomfortable, or anything like that. The outside layer is the leather. In between them, as you can see, is a thin layer of steel in order to help keep its shape like that. So good quality, and of course made in the United States, if that matters to you. So you're supporting the US economy. And this right here, the outside shell, is made custom to the gun. All you gotta do when you order it is just pick the gun model from the drop-down menu on their website, and boom, you got it custom made. These hooks right here, as you could see, they go on your waist, through the belt, and they sit right there. If you remember, I mentioned earlier that this one, because it has one clip, you really feel the weight of the gun. However, with this one right here, because it has two clips, I feel that the weight of the gun is being distributed over the whole thing, over the width of the holster. As a result, you don't feel your gun. Eventually, as the day goes on, you're busy, you're moving around, you just don't even feel it at all. Really well, it's adjustable, and not only that, you could also do a few other things with it. For example, you could adjust the tension of the outside shell. It comes with a small L wrench that you could just use, and these right here, the spacers, they come with three different sizes. So you get the spacers that are already on the holster, and with it comes about, I believe, 8 different spacers with 3 different sizes. So if you feel that the tension is too loose, you could tighten it up, or you could even change the whole spacer, and vice versa. So if you feel it's too tight and you want to loosen it up, you could do that. If it's too loose and you want to tighten it up, you could also do that. Absolutely my favorite. Not only that I purchased one for my Kimber, I also bought another one for my full-size gun, which is the XD 9mm. And I got a deal that they have right now, where if you order 2, you get 20% off. with shipping and everything. It ended up each one of them costing me $45. Now, the good thing about Alien Gear is that, first of all, they have a lifetime warranty. And second of all, if you ever get a different pistol, let's just say I sell one of my guns and I ended up with a different gun, is all I gotta do is just send them this in and get a different shell. And then you could just screw it on and boom, you have a new one. So you still keep the back, which is already broken, and you also get to keep the, you know, all the other accessories. I went a step further and I got these two, if you want to, I'm not sure what they're called, braces or hooks. And what I'm planning on doing is I work in an office, I own my own business. So underneath my desk, I'm thinking about screwing these to the bottom of the desk so that the gun could be a secondary gun or something that's in the office, and then just lock it up at night. That's pretty much the other thing I would like to mention before we go is how high the holster can sit on your belt. So if you look right here, you'll find that there's 3 different holes, if you will, and you could also adjust the height. The higher you go, the lower the gun will be on your waist. The lower you go, the higher the gun will be on your waist. For me, the middle one worked just fine, no issues, so I stuck with it. Again, my absolute favorite. I hope you could find a similar good product for the ankle part of it. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and found it helpful. I will be doing another one soon about the gun itself. I really like this gun. And if you do like it, please subscribe, share, and like our videos. I do this for fun. It's a passion of mine, and I'm hoping to help someone out there. All right, take care, and we'll talk soon.